explain maybe the thought process you went through, what you thought maybe your options were, and why you stayed here at Ohio State?
Honestly, I just feel like it's the best fit for me, and can't nobody stop me if I get out my own way. So just decided to stay here, buckle down, and handle my business.
What does that mean? If you stay out of your own way, what does that mean to you?
As far as handling myself on the field, off the field, just being consistent in life.
Do you feel like there's like a better version of you that's still out there yet?
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's what I'm working towards. Just being consistent in everything I do, day in and day out. Whether that's football, classroom, being a better person, anything.
Okay.
Jim Knowles had said that the adjuster might be a more natural fit for you. Why do you feel that is? What about it suits your skill set?
I came in playing free safety. That's kind of what I was used to. See ball, get ball. I like running around, being that kind of free guy, just roaming. And I don't know.
It seems like, does that fit your personality? Naturally off the field, free guy roaming around kind of a thing?
I think so. I like to play free, have fun. So you hear me out there a lot of times talking, yelling, just being goofy. So I think that fits me good.
Josh, when was the last time you were in the same defense 2 years in a row?
This is my first time. First time in 7 years, honestly. I've had a new coach, new system every year since I've been here, so that's probably been the biggest challenge. But other than that, yeah.
So what's it like now that you're in the same defense?
It feels good. I'm learning a new spot, and as far as that goes, I mean, not really much has changed, but it's definitely easier to pick up on things and remember things from last year that I probably didn't notice.
Could anybody have prepared you for that? Like every year, it's just going to be something new for you.
No, that's something I definitely didn't expect. But at the end of the day, it's a business. So,
Coach, between the two safety spots, is there about the same amount of decision making from play to play, or things you've got to be aware of, or is one more instinctual than the other? Or?
I think it's about the same amount. I mean, we communicate on and on off. Coach makes sure that we're talking to each other every play. Eye contact, everything. So
staying out of your own way,
mm-hmm.
Are there things when you look back on your career here so far, either off the field or on the field, where you think, man, I maybe could have done that better. I could have been a little more locked in. Are you seeing things where maybe in the past you weren't where you are now?
Oh, for sure. Like I said, that just goes with being more consistent on and off the field, whether that's watching film, taking care of my body, weight room, all that stuff ties into it. So it's just more being consistent in every little aspect that you can be and literally honing in on those details.
Did you arrive at this on your own? Did people in your family talk to you about it? Did coaches talk to you about it? How did you create this mindset for yourself?
Had the help of everybody. Yeah, it was a lot, but like I had my mom, I had my parents, I had my brothers, I had my coaches. Like it was never just like I was left out to dry.
Yeah.
Like I always had someone in my ear giving me some insight or something.
Okay. Because I mean, this is what life is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you learn as you get older. You came here, what were you, 18 when you got here? How old are you now?
24. I just turned 24 to 27.
You're like a man now, right? Like, how do you feel about this process, and what could it mean for you on the field as a football player if you sort of undergone this?
It feels good, honestly, because I feel like I felt myself mature over the years, and I can see change in the way I think and the way I handle myself and handle my business. So yeah, it definitely feels good.
I can see you now. Like, are you going to be one of these guys going to the freshmen and like, let me tell you about it, man? Now that I'm old, right? You have wisdom to impart on people.
Definitely. I got a lot of stories. I got a lot of insight. I've been around all type of different coaches, all type of different atmospheres. So yeah, it's definitely one of those situations when it comes to that. So.
When last season ended, I guess, how seriously were you considering other options, whether it was transferring or going pro, or?
I'd say just 50-50. Didn't think too much about it and tried to think a lot about it at the same time. But at the end of the day, I trusted God, I prayed, day in and day out, and I felt like I made the best decision at the end of the day.
What was the moment where it kind of clicked, and what I guess were some of those conversations like with the coaching staff?
How would I put that? I guess the deciding factor for me was just having a chance to help these younger guys out. I mean, really take on the leader role and not just talk about it, but be about it and stand on my business. So I feel like that was really where I decided that, yeah, this is the place for me. And I know the coaches got my back, so just thought this is the best process for me to go through. So.
Do you feel like the way things are going so far have already kind of validated that decision as being the right thing to do?
Oh, for sure. As far as, like I said, just handling my business, helping those young guys out, trying to be that leader on the field that the coaches expect me to be, that I want to be at the end of the day. So, yeah.
When you were having those conversations with the coaches, was part of that saying like, hey, I would kind of rather play that free safety position, or was that really not a factor?
Honestly, I thought I was going to be at the Bandit. I didn't care. I just wanted to be on the field, honestly. Didn't matter. So when they threw it at me, I kind of got excited. I was excited, definitely, because I love free safety. But I didn't really put too much thought into it. I didn't have too many conversations with them about it.
Is it nice getting to play, with Lathan on that kind of first team unit right now, rather than competing for the same spot at Bandit?
I mean, yeah, it's nice, but I'm never going to shy away from competition. Win or lose, I love competition. That's why I'm here. That's why we come here, to compete.
You talked about it being the first time in like 7 years you've had the same coach, same system back-to-back years. How has the conversations changed with you amongst the other safeties just about like how you're working within the defense? What changes year one to year two when you've had a year to adjust to a scheme?
We know the scheme. We know the scheme. We know the ins and outs. We know the whys. And I feel like us having another year under our belt to learn the system day in and day out and come in and get on the film and see different things that we didn't see last year, it helped a lot just paying attention to those details and able to respond to it.
Spring game's coming up soon. What do you want to show to Buckeye Nation, even just being in a scrimmage here?
I want to show them I'm here and I'm not going nowhere. I'm a playmaker at the end of the day. I'm a Buckeye, and I want to win a championship for them, so that's it.
How about as a unit?
As a unit, we just want to show that we BIA, and we ain't never win nowhere.
I gotta ask one more. I love when football players get philosophical. You seem like you've got like a sense of life, right? 24-year-old man, learned all these lessons. When you have a season like last year, where I would guess maybe you didn't end up playing as much as you thought you would. Sometimes in those situations, maybe a guy thinks, you know what, like it just didn't work out. Maybe I need to go somewhere else. You're still here. Did you feel that? Did you think that anywhere along the way?
I'm not going to lie and say that I didn't feel that, but at the same time, this is always the place I wanted to be. That's why I signed that letter of intent to come here. I love to compete. I love this atmosphere. I love Ohio State. So I just felt like this was literally the best decision for me, and it helped me grow in a lot of different ways.